Well, today we're having a look at the JBL Live Flex 3 true wireless earbuds. So as you can see straight off the bat, we've got this case with a screen on. So I think JBL introduced this last year, and it's quite an innovation. Just a touch on that screen, depending on how you've got it set up, and you can see it comes to life. And if I just unlock that for you, I'll give you a closer look, and it just gives you a little bit more control of your earbuds without having to go to your phone and open the JBL headphones app. So that's the equalizer settings there. If we just scroll through, you can see you can do things like which kind of sound you want, setting you want there, movies, music, gaming. So that'll adjust the latency and how much sort of surround sound and things like that, and obviously settings like crucial settings like noise cancelling, on or off there as well. Volume controls, play pause for your media. You can even choose what language the cues come to you on, and there's a few weird ones as well, like this one for example, flashlight. And that just means that it's a bit like the option on your smartwatch when you've got the flashlight option there. I don't know how, if the room's pretty dark, I guess turning the screen all white might be of use, but I don't know how useful that is. With your earbuds case, are you really going to be reaching that and using that for a flashlight? So there's a few weird things like that. You can change the wallpaper on the screen and stuff like that as well. I guess that matters to some people. So anyway, that's cool that they've brought that to there's several models of the JBL earbuds line now that have that screen on the case. Which is cool. It's annoying that it doesn't have all the settings options on it, so you will still have to use the app to obviously pair your headphones to begin with. There's no getting around that. And do things like software updates and even customizing the gestures on the earbuds. We should probably actually have a look at the earbuds themselves rather than just the case. So here they are, and as you can see, they are an open fit stem earbud. So if I just pop them in, so you can see that's what we're dealing with there. And I can't argue that they're not extremely comfortable, because they just literally feel like they're just sitting on, not in your ears, and after a while you don't really feel them at all because the weight is displaced very evenly between the buds and the stems. And unfortunately, it is an extremely open fit, this fit. It doesn't go very far into your ears at all. And that means that whatever noise cancellation that JBL claims to be offering here is pretty minimal, to be honest with you. I like to be able to, chop out the traffic driving past, fan noise in a room and stuff like that. And it does it to a degree, but there's only so much it can do when they are as open and they're letting in. There's no passive noise cancellation going on here at all, really. So if you're wanting some really effective noise cancelling buds, these probably are not the ones for you. They certainly are not the ones for me. And also, it's just not a very snug fit. I mean, this is a one-size-fits-all situation we're dealing with here, of course, and whether my ears are just enormous or something, I don't know. Certainly with too much movement, sometimes chewing, like if I'm eating and stuff like that, they'll start to loosen and have bobbled out on occasion, which is not what you want. You don't want to be fossicking around on the ground, especially if you're outside, or even worse, in a bathroom, and fishing your earbuds off the ground. That's not ideal. You're not getting a noise cancelling fit. You're not getting a super secure fit. You are getting a very comfortable fit. My only other real criticism of these is the onboard control. So it's just taps, single tap, double tap, triple tap, tap and hold. You're limited to what you can do with them. Most of the controls are options, but you can't mix them up very much. So you can either have volume controls, or playback controls. You can't have a single tap for playback on one side, and then like a press and hold for volume control, which would be my preference. For example, I don't know why they've made it like that. So you've got to sort of choose, or noise cancelling, which, as we've agreed, I think that is not that effective anyway. So I don't understand. It sort of seems to be divided into three separate things. And in my ideal world, I'd have tap and hold for volume up on my right ear, tap and hold for the volume down on my left ear, and then obviously just a single push to play, pause, or a double tap to skip. All those sorts of intuitive things, and it just doesn't seem to work that way with these, and I don't know why they've had to make it so complicated. But yeah, other than that, they sound great, and I'm really amazed that they do sound as good as they do. In spite of the sort of the lack of noise cancellation and the fact that that outside noise is getting in it, it's not a sealed fit. Still getting really good bass response. The music sounds good. The podcasts, when I listen to them, come across really, really clear. I've got absolutely no problem at all with that. So if you're the kind of person who finds earbuds uncomfortable, for example, I'd give these a try, because, like I say, you hardly even really know that they're there. They don't really go into your ears very much, but unfortunately that does mean that although they carry an IP54 water and dust resistance rating, there's just no way I'd be able to use these for exercising, because they'd just pop out. You've seen how vigorously I exercise. They'd be on the floor in no time. You can find them. You can actually use the case as well. That's one of the options on the screen. Is you can find the earbuds if you've put them down somewhere or whatever. But yeah, you don't want to have to do that, do you? So not the buds for me. They might be the buds for you.